Rebelson's here. Josh here, starting on part 2 of the Fallout 4 modded baseball bat. There it is on that sexy chair. Anyways, next step in this, baseball bat mod, I'm gonna put some holes into the two saw blades. And yeah, they're the same saw blades. I just had them flipped over so I can mark where I'm gonna put the holes and all that. So what you want to do? You want to count for, is your saw blades going to stick a little bit over the top of the bat, or is it just gonna like lay flush with the top of the bat? So me, I took ruler and all that. I marked out one dot there and one dot there. That up there is where, like, the top dot, that's where the saw blades would go if it was going to be marked flush with the top of the bat. But I kind of want the saw blades to stick up just a little bit. So I lowered it, that way when I drill in the holes, you know what? I'm not really good at explaining things, so I might just show you. That's what I'm gonna do. Also, you should probably clamp the hell out of it because the saw blades do tend to move, and you don't really want that because you want your holes like really symmetrical. And oh god, I think I already screwed up. Oh well, I'll improvise. First hole is done, and now I'm gonna get the second hole. That sounds dirty. Okay, so I have both holes drilled out. Also, if you have a drill press, that would be, that would totally make this easier. But, I don't have a drill press. And also, this next part, you might need a vise, which I don't have. So, this is going to be great. Okay, so this part here, if you don't have a vise, what you might be able to do is probably mark where these holes are and go ahead and just, prop this up the best way you can. And what you'll want to do is, this would be so much easier if I had more hands, but where that hole is, that hole, and that hole right there, where you already made the marks, go ahead and drill out the holes, and then I'll show you what to do from there. Yeah. Okay, this is the part that's going to be a pain in the ass. You're going to want to drill, like, these holes here, of course. But I put that on, and I got this, like, as straight as I could. And I'm going to go ahead, drill out these holes, and we're going to see how this all fits up. Hopefully it fits up pretty good. Okay guys, this is basically what I did. I of course marked the holes and all that. And instead of just trying to guesstimate, I pinned one part of the saw blade down with the bolt. And then I went ahead and drilled through the hole all the way through the bat. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this bolt in. And I'm not gonna lie, unless you have like a, I don't know, like a torque wrench or something, it's gonna be a bitch and a half to get that bolt through. But so far it's coming along pretty good. And then I'll try and find a new center point for that hole there and go ahead and place in the bolt. And yeah, so far it's going pretty good. What do you think, dog meat? Alright, so I got both bolts on. Like I said before, I still gotta, like, drill that hole in the middle. Already started there, but that's obviously not gonna work, so I'm gonna try and aim more towards the middle of this hole here. And here's what it looks like on the back side. And I'm pretty much almost done with this thing. I'm loving it. This is awesome. So the saw blades, or the bolts, didn't go in even, and I feel like that might be a problem later. But we'll see how this fits up here in a minute. Oh no, come on. Shit. So I did eventually get the other saw blade on, but the middle screw was giving me shit because I know it's kind of hard to see because it's getting hella dark outside, but I did not meet up in the middle right here. So I definitely screwed up, but I do plan on making more of these. So, learn from your mistakes. So what I have to do now is I have to lop off this bolt right here and this bolt here, because I bought the wrong nuts, because these have a seal on it at the end that prevent the bolt from going down any, or prevent the nut from going down any further. But I might not have to do that. Well, I'm gonna have to cut off the bolts anyways, because they're too long. But I might be able to use some of these old ass nuts we've had. So hopefully these work. I don't think these have a seal on them. BRB. Alright guys, so those bolts that I had laying around, or those nuts, they fit perfectly with the bolts. So I would use my angle grinder and a cutoff disc to, oh shit, my bad, to, cut these bolts off and whatnot, but I don't have that on me at the time. So what I plan on doing is getting some bolt cutters. I'm gonna lop these off as close as I can to the nut, and then, whatever's left, I'm just gonna grind it down on my baby right here. So I'm gonna, cut that off, grind it down, and show you guys the sort of finished product. Be right back. So I didn't end up using the bolt cutters because that was a pain in the ass. A hacksaw would be much better. But anyways, I'm gonna start sanding these down just a hair to try and make them look as flush as possible. Tighten them up a bit more, and then I'll probably end up making a demo video tomorrow. So anyways guys, it's been Rebel Sons, and this thing is sexy. So see you guys later. Ta-da! Da, da, da. Rebel Sons out.